Hi everyone, welcome back to our Python NumPy tutorial series. So in the last video, we learned about a statistical function in NumPy, and in this video, we'll explore random numbers in Python, including generating a random number, setting seed for reproducibility, and a simple simulation like a coin flip and a dice roll. So what we'll do, we'll create a file first. We'll say rand.py, that we are going to say random.py. Now we'll import first numpy. So import numpy as np. Now what we're going to do, we are going to generate a random number between 0 and 1, right? So we'll say random equals to num, and that is random number, and we are going to say np dot random and dot print, and we will say 5, right? And we'll print this. So we'll say print random and then the nums, right? So what it will do, it will generate uniform random number between 0 and 1. So we'll run this. We'll say python, and we got the random.pic. We got the 0.152, and like it generate uniform random number between 0 and 1. So it's a 0.52, 0.41, 0.50, 0.1075, right? So let me clear this. And now suppose you want to generate a random integer between low and high, right? So what we'll do, we'll type this again. So we'll say rand underscore ints equals to np dot random dot rand int. So we are going to say 1 7, and then we are going to pass size equals to 5. And what we'll do, we'll print this. We'll print, let's say and int, and so yeah, what it will do, rand it, basically it the lowest value is 1, highest value is 7, and it generate random integer in a range, right? So let's run it. It's a 11153. It is generating the random number of 5. That is the size is basically 5, and it is generating the 111153. So if you run it again, it will change the value. You see, we got the 41625. So it keeps generating whenever you run the file. It will keep generating the random number with of the size of the 5. Now suppose you want to random number from standard normal distribution, right? So for that we will say rand n underscore nums equals to, we'll say np dot random and then dot rand n, and we are going to say the 5, and we'll print this, say rand n and then rand nums, right? Now we'll run this. See, we got the value between 0 to 1, and it's a 0 0.66, 0 and the size is the 5, right? Now, so random generate number from standard normal distribution, right? So random basically generate number from standard normal distribution. There is another one that is called choice, that basically randomly select element from a list of array. Now suppose we'll say choice equals to, and we'll say np dot random dot choice, and we are uh, going to say heads, and we are going to say else, right? And what we'll do, we'll pass the size equals to 5. right? And I think we forgot the bracket here. Yeah, and we'll print this. So I'll print the choice and then choice. Now we'll run this. So choice, what it does, it randomly select element from a list of a list or array. So let's run this. See, we got the head, and we'll again run this. So we'll get tail, right? This kind of the value we get here. So rand generate uniform random number. Rand generate uniform random number from 1 to 5, that we can see it here. No, that we can see it here. That basically it generate uniform random number between 0 and 1, right? And randint generate random integer in a range, right? That is a in a range, basically that is a 1 is high and 7 is a 1 is low and 7 is high. And n basically generate number from standard normal distribution, and choice randomly select element from a list or array. Now what we'll do, we'll see random seeds, right? So we'll comment this, and we'll see the random seeds. So for that we have to create np dot random dot seed. So seed, and then we can pass 42. So basically random seed ensure reproducibility. So when you seed set a seed using np dot random dot seed, the same random number will be generated every time, and that is going to be very very crucial when you when you start experimenting your program, and when you are debugging it, right? So let me print this. So I'll print, I'll say random number with seed, and we are going to say rand no we're going to say np dot random dot rand, and then we're going to say 5, right? And yeah, we'll run this, and we'll see what it print. So we'll clear this and we'll run this. See, it's a random number with seed, that is 0 0.3, 0 0.8, and then this is the size is going to be 5, right? So, and next thing we are going to see simulation. So first we'll see coin flip simulation. So we'll create a coin underscore flips equals to np dot random dot choice, and we are going to say heads, and we'll say here tails, and size we can pass say 10, and let me print this. So print, so we'll say coin flips, and then coin flips, right? Now let me clear this, and let me run this. So we got tails, heads, and tails, right? So using choice, you can simulate real world scenario like coin flip and dice roll. So we did it here, coin flip. Now what we do, dice roll. So dice roll equals to np dot random dot rand int, right? We'll say high low is 1, and then high is 7, and we're going to say size equals to, we'll say 5, and we'll print this. So that is a dice roll comma score rolls, right? Why we are using randint here? So that we can get the random number from 1 to 7, and then so that we can simulate the dice also, right? So what we'll do, we'll run this, and we get 1 1 2 3 5, because size we are giving here 5, and it will generate a random number between 1 and 7, right? So you can generate random matrices for using for testing algorithm, and also you can select a element with specified probabilities using the choice function, right? And this is extremely useful in data science and machine learning. So whenever you are going to work with a lot of data, you have you are going to use that, right? So in today video, what you've learned, we'll learn how we can generate the random number between 1 to 7, random number that is generate a uniform number that is zero, in between 0 to 1. And then we learn how to use randint, we learn how to use rand and how to use choice, and then we learn about how to set seeds, and then we learn about how we can how we can do the simulation using the coin flip and dice roll using choice and random function. So if you found this video helpful, make sure like, comment and subscribe for full Python NumPy tutorial series. So see you into the next one. Thank you.